Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great Saturday and a great weekend. Well, welcome to my June Saturday stitching, and the theme is towns, real or imagined, and we are going to be starting tulips and bird. What can I say? And we're going to be starting on this building right here. I got this morning from Fansells, if you didn't know that already. And the color that I'm using is 3835. It's kind of a pale purple. I know it, when I'm looking at it, it looks pink, but I mean, in the camera, but it is kind of a purple color there. Got a piece of plastic for some reason. Not sure why or where that came from. But I do have my summer little needle minder. I call them needle minders. They're probably refrigerator magnets, but you know, they work. So, yeah, awesome. So, how's everybody's weekend? Yeah, yesterday. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting sick. Does that make sense? All I want to do is sleep. And yesterday the wind blew and blew and blew and blew some more. And it rained, gosh, not very much. For a bit, it looked like it rained more up on the mountain at that level than it did here. Most of it was the wind. Did get my laundry done. Whoa! I know, and the crowd goes wild. Yeah. No. Went and did the laundry, and I had to go and pick up a couple things at the grocery store, and then vacate and go home. Took a 3-hour nap. Yeah, like I said, all I want to do is sleep. Did work on, let's see, I think it's called, and I don't remember who I got it from, Swan Castle. So, yeah. So that's coming along. I put in probably a good 2-3 hours, like off and on, all-ish day. Yeah. I'm going to move that out of the way. It's just hitting my knuckle here. Hang on. We have to rearrange. I didn't have enough room to navigate that needle. So for June Saturday stitching, what are you stitching on? Are you stitching on cross stitch, diamond painting, or I guess you wouldn't be stitching, you'd be diamond painting. Or are you doing embroidery, or are you painting, or just what are y'all doing for the Saturday stitching? So, like I said, doesn't have to be stitching. It can be any other crap that you like. Maybe you're building a 3D town. I always like little models of things. Of course, I never put any of the car model type things together. I've had boyfriends and husbands that like to work on that kind of thing. Are you kidding me? Are we having a day? Hang on. I guess I didn't let that thread dangle as much. I did this the other day trying to get a knot out, and I broke the thread. It was awesome. I guess that's a sign that your nails are too sharp or long or something. Oh, goodness. I don't know if I was supposed to put one there, but we'll let it fly for right now. Oh my goodness gracious. But I thought since it was towns that I'd start on one of the buildings instead of the flowers. You know, I usually start with flowers or an animal or anything like that. I'm kind of glad this doesn't have half cross stitching. That Swan Castle has a lot of half cross stitch. So I'm trying to, you know, put all the full crosses in and around it and then work on that. But sometimes I do that the other way around. So that's how that works. But I didn't stitch on too much of anything else yesterday. Just, we're going to go straight down and come back up. I don't know. Just kind of out of it yesterday for some reason. And it wasn't hot. It maybe got low, mid-70s. Maybe. You know. Because, like I said, it was rainy, cloudy all day. But that wind sure was a whooping. I'm just not real sure about these side things. Maybe it goes over further than I think it does. I'm just kind of avoiding it here. Because, of course, they had to put those stupid damn lines in there, and I can't kind of tell where the symbol begins and ends. But we'll just work around it and see what happens. I hate it when they use that yellow as a symbol. I'm having trouble with that Swan Castle with that light yellow. I'm having to refer to the paper pattern. It's a Joy Sunday too. But yeah, they could have just skipped that color in the scheme of things. I'm going to leave those two. Just because till I figure out where that yellow goes. We'll just stitch around it. It'll be fine. I do that a lot sometimes when I can't figure out what the symbol is supposed to be or where it's supposed to be. I have that problem with the half cross stitches. It's just, that's why sometimes I'll do them ahead of time. It depends. Or I'll stitch everything else around it and then I know that it's got to be that. But they're just eye-boggling. Does that make sense? And after you've looked at them for a while, you can't even tell where the where the stitch is supposed to be at and where the holes are, because they've made it into a, I don't know if I don't have any, of course, on this one, but it's like a 4 squares and 2 diagonal squares are a color. Yeah. So after you look at that for a while, you know, your eyes tend to go absolutely batty. So I have to do something else. So I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out of regular cross stitch, and that's all I've got. So I'll try to incorporate some of the ones I can see. But yeah, I about got the castle part whooped. I mean, as far as stitched. I think I got 2, maybe 3 more colors, different colors to put in there. So yeah. So I'm concentrating on this for now, giving it a little eye break, if you will. I really like that sewing room too. I thought it was pretty, that I got this morning. So I may have to start it. So we'll see. But I'm glad they're partials. That always helps sometimes. Worked on, what is it called? Colorful Town that I got the other day from, I think, 7th grade. Ugh, I love that thing. It is so pretty. And the colors are just magnificent. Just magnificent. See, that turned out darker than the actual thread looked. Okay, let me get rid of this thread here. And get rid of it. And this needle. Put that over there so I don't stab myself. So, yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to do for tomorrow. Haven't come to any conclusions yet. Maybe if we start at the bottom this time. We'll try. This is a little bit bigger needle, but it'll work. I just take what's in my pin cushion. I have a pin cushion here, and I have a pin cushion over by my rocking chair over there. I didn't sit in my rocking chair yesterday. That wind, I'm like, my luck, I'll be sitting here. That part of that tree will come apart, and it'll go right through the window and ruin whatever it is I'm working on. So, yeah, yesterday was not a day. I don't sit by it when it's thundering and lightning either. That ain't happening. So, yay. Fun times. So maybe I'll get time to sit and stitch there today. Hopefully today will be a lot calmer than yesterday. We'll just wait and see. But I have no plans to go anywhere. I don't know if I'll cook those ribs today that I got, what was that, on Thursday or not. We'll just have to see what I'm up to. I was going to make some of those lovely cookies that I make, but no, that hasn't happened yet. So we'll see. I want to do it on a day where it's nice and cool, like yesterday. Yesterday would have been perfect if I hadn't been so dang tired. But, one of the days where it's not 90 degrees. I just have a toaster oven, and it's fair good size. I mean, I can cook meatloaf in it, or something in a, what do you call it, or 13x9 pan. So, and it cooks everything just fine. I haven't cooked anything huge and ginormous like a ham, or a full turkey, or a full chicken. Nothing like that. I think that would be too much overload for that little thing. But, yeah, I know. I don't want to talk about why I don't use my oven. I use the stove top, I should say. But, yeah, I don't use the oven there. It's electric. I wish it was gas. Nope, I'm sorry. It is gas. So, I wish it were electric. But, yeah. And the toaster oven that I have is big enough for my little cookie sheets. I bought them specifically for that toaster oven. So, may have to get another one of those by the end of the year. I've had this one probably since the big happening, because I got it with some of that money that the government sent you, So I figured I'd get me a bigger toaster oven. And I don't use it to do like, what do you call it? TV dinners. I usually do that in the microwave, and that works out just fine. So, yeah. But I do like that toaster oven. I like the size of it. But I bought some cookie sheets at Walmart, specifically the size of what I needed for that smaller toaster oven, because it wouldn't hold a regulation size, what do you call it, cookie sheet. So I had to get them a little bit smaller, but they work just fine. It makes beautiful cookies. Yep. So it's about time to make some more of those. And make a big old mess. Just don't know if I'm up for it or not. And I have some leftover, I'll call it dipping chocolate. Yeah. And do put that wax paper down, because it'll stick to anything you want to put it against. Oh, that was horrible. So we'll have a better handle on it the next time. We're just getting in training for Christmas, because then I can just go hog crazy. Just go wild and put all kinds of decorations on, and you'll have more of a choice, you know. So my daughter and I usually go to Walmart about somewhere in November, and yeah, we get all the stuff we're going to bake, but we don't do a whole bunch. But I'm going to make big batches of those cookies, because I just love them. And I'll make them in various, flavors, if you will. I'm looking here. I guess we'll go down here to this flower, because I got extra thread. Let's partially start a flower, and I'll feel better. It just feels weird not to start a flower. Whoops. Oh, goodness. So anybody going anywhere exciting? I know my friend Jill is on her way to Florida for her vacation. I don't remember what she said, how long they'll be there. Probably 2 to 3 weeks, But, oh, I do have. Hold that thought. There'll be a brief. I thought I heard a rumble. The guys that are trying to put out the fire that is about 35-40 minutes away from us, they are using our little, we have like a, what do you call it, a little plane airport here. My daughter said it's driving her crazy. They keep coming in and going out and coming in and going out. But I guess they're using that as a filling station. And then flying over, it's probably a 5-minute trip for them. So, yep. I think I'm going to enjoy working on this. It's got nice bits and pieces. Not such huge, ginormous spaces that you have to work on, because sometimes that gets a little annoying for me and boring. So I like the little bits. I can make a whole strand of thread last, gosh, forever, because I just keep jumping from that symbol all over until I finish the thread, because I'm not about putting it back. Yep. These tulips are just absolutely stunning. Love them. They could have done a little bit more in the background, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Kind of a light blue or something. Guess it's more of a, is it the word vignette or silhouette? I'm lost. I can't remember. Where the sky isn't colored in. It's a partial. Other than that. Oh my goodness. We got the top of that tower done. I'll go and do that green color next. Or green symbol, I should say. And we'll see. Then I'll come back here and maybe do a couple flowers or something. Who knows? But I will stitch on this some more today. Oops, it's getting too short to turn. There we go. And then just get it tucked in underneath and tight. And you know, I was watching, I don't know if it was Lovecraft Forever as well, but I know Stitcherella was talking about that Egyptian cotton breaking. I have not seen that yet in that one I'm stitching on, so I don't know. Maybe I just don't pull it real taut. And I don't make the threads super, super long, you know, because that just never does it any good for cotton or the Egyptian cotton. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.